So firstly, I've got to address the elephant in the room. So for the last 2 years, I've picked Fidelity China Special Situations. So I've now got egg on my face as it's not had a good 2023. I still like the trust, and while of course there's no guarantees, I think over the long term, the rewards should outweigh the risks, provided you're investing for at least 5 years or ideally longer, such as 10 years. I'm not going to double down again like I did last year. Instead, the area of the stock market I think is really interesting in terms of its valuations, having been out of form for 2 years now, is UK mid-cap and UK small-cap. So interest rate rises have caused many investors to dial down on risk because the returns on safer assets have been rising, such as cash and government bonds. In this environment, smaller company shares naturally suffer. In addition, smaller company shares, they tend to be more economically sensitive. Again, this is a headwind due to the fact that economic growth, it's been sluggish and many consumers have been tightening their belts in response to the cost of living crisis. Now, while headwinds do remain, not least the prospect of a recession occurring in 2024, I do think now is the time to consider bagging a bargain among a UK smaller company specialist investment trust, because at some point, the market will turn for smaller companies and it'll turn fast. So I'd sooner get in early rather than wait for the market to show signs of recovery and then miss out on some of that recovery. So there's lots of options for investors to consider among investment trusts, but one that I like is Henderson Smaller Companies. So this trust, it's managed by Neil Herman. He's managed it since 2002. The investment approach, it's focused on identifying quality growth companies and holding them for the long term. At the time of this recording in early December, it's on a discount of over 10%. So this offers investors a chance to buy a diversified portfolio of cheap UK smaller companies at an even cheaper price.